I do believe that each of us up here worked hard to get the most out of our God-given talents and tried to be the very best that we thought we could be. The fact that we are here is a testament to that hard work and perseverance. Standing here today as a member of work ethic and more than a little bit of stubbornness to see it through. I'm humbled to be a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame. I thank you all for being here and sharing in this day with me. Thank you very much.
That was the Hall of Fame acceptance speech from Braves pitcher Tom Glavine. The second restart of the Braves-Cardinals game 3 coming up in just about 2 or 3 minutes. This has been the Serve Pro Rain Delay Show, and it's brought to you by Serve Pro, the official restoration company of the Atlanta Braves. When disaster strikes, call Serve Pro to make it like it never even happened. Again, second restart coming up in just a couple of minutes. Matt Olson will be on first base. Ronald Acuna will be at the plate, and it is there are 2 outs, and we see that Jesse Chavez looks to be warming up for the Braves. So expect Jesse Chavez to come in for the Braves when they flip innings. We don't have a word on Cardinals yet, do we? All right, here we go. Back to St. Louis. Here are Ben, Nick, and J-Chat.
The rain delay is over and baseball is back. We now return to the game on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thank you, Barrett. We appreciate your hard work and a lot of work put in today as we just finished our second rain delay. And that second rain delay started at 3:50 local time, 4:50 back in Atlanta. And they're telling us we're going to start up here right around 6:30 Central. So here in the next few moments, Cardinals have fanned back out across the field. And a new hurler on the mound, Nick, is the right-hander Graceffo is taken to the mound.
Yeah, good stuff. We saw him yesterday in inning 2/3, punched out 3 over that span. He did punch out Ronald, who he'll face first. 17 pitches, 4-pitch mix for him. Another hard thrower, fastball in the 95, 96 range, curveball and slider. Just another great arm from that bullpen.
Yeah, saw him for an inning and 2/3 last night, so these players have seen him. It's a 3-1 Braves lead. And we're in the top of the 5th inning, and as we resume, Matt Olson will be at first base with 2 down. Matt, in the last play of this game before the second rain delay, drilled a 2 RBI single in the left center field, and it gave the Braves this current 3-1 lead. Cardinals had the early lead. They scored 1 run in the bottom of the second, came on an RBI double by Victor Scott. Correction, RBI single by Victor Scott. He eventually stole second. And then the Braves answered in the top of the 3rd. They had an RBI single by Matt Olson. That made it a 1-1 game, and then Olson, the next time he came to the plate here in the 5th inning, had the 2 RBI single to drive in Profar and Harris, and the Braves have a 3-1 lead. It'll be Acuna up to the plate, and he'll be facing the right-hander Graceffo. In the Braves bullpen right now, it's Jesse Chavez. So Jesse will be taking over when we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Cardinals will have 9-1-2 due up when we come back. A lot of empty seats, but it's good to see the Braves and the Cardinals back out on the field as we resume this game once again. Ronald is 0 for 2 in the game. Right-hander Graceffo comes set right at the belt. And his first pitch on the way to Acuna will be swung on and sent foul, arcing its way into the seats down the right field line. That'll rattle around a bunch of empty red seats and eventually fetched by a fan. Sun is out as it's descending down the left field line. Still mostly cloudy skies and not much of a breeze at all. But the ground is dry for the first time in a while. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Acuna. A little bit low and outside with a curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Local time, this game started at 1:16 Central. Our first delay came at 2:02. And that delay went for an hour, 21 minutes. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Acuna. Ronald swings and tips a slider into the mid of Pedro Paez. We played for 17 minutes. And then the rains came back. That started at 3:50 Central Time, 4:50 back in Atlanta. And resuming this game at 6:30 Central. 1-2 pitch on the way to Acuna, and he swings and fouls back a fastball. And a 1-2 count. So this will be a long day regardless, Nick, especially for a getaway day, but it adds another element to it when it's the day before the All-Star break.
Yeah, I don't love it. I mean, I shouldn't be complaining. Neither should you, and neither should the players. It's a great game, but at the same time, this is not exactly what you want right before the break.
Well, I'll tell you what it does beat. Finding a mutual off day later in the season.
That is true.
And coming back to finish one game.
That is true.
And it's like we were discussing during the rain delay. We'll stay here all night if it means finishing this game to save us another trip sometime in August or September. Olsen a lead at first, 1-2 pitch, and Acuna takes a curveball in the dirt.
What time did we leave this morning? 10?
Our bus is at 10, yeah, local time.
We're putting in a long day.
I'll take a long day at the ballpark over a long day anywhere else on earth. No doubt about it.
I agree. I'm with you.
Not a bad place to be all day long. Just good to see players on the field and getting the game going. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Acuna swings and misses at a fastball at 98 down and away. And a very frustrated Acuna spikes his bat and his helmet, ear flap, lost the padding once it made impact with the ground. And that ends the top of the fifth. But the Braves scored.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
When your morning needs an extra boost, choose Starbucks Double Shot Energy. And then choose between delicious ready-to-drink flavors like vanilla, mocha, or white chocolate. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. A good day starts with better coffee. Start with Starbucks coffee.
This game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
This is Chuck Oliver, and I want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan or use the Fan app.
First pitch in the bottom of the fifth inning, a ball inside to Victor Scott from the brand new hurler, Jesse Chavez.
Yeah, we saw him on Tuesday, 3 innings against the A's, 2 earned runs, 60 pitches in that one.
1-0 inside to the backstop and a 2-0 count. Braves on top 3-1 as we're in the bottom of the fifth inning alongside Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you at Busch Stadium. Jesse, the second hurler used by the Braves, taking over for Davis Daniel. 2-0 pitch outside. Tell you what, tip of the cap for Davis Daniel because he started the game first and foremost. Went 4 innings, and he came out and resumed action after the first rain delay, which was 1 hour and 21 minutes. 3-0 from Jesse. There's a called strike. Second rain delay was 2 hours, 41 minutes. So combined between the 2 rain delays, 4 hours, 2 minutes. And that's why we're the only show in Major League Baseball right now. Everything else a final. 3-1 pitch. A little bit high and outside with a cutter. It's a leadoff walk. That seems to be a theme in this ball game for Braves pitchers.
Yeah, they got to find a way to get the leadoff guy out. Jesse Chavez coming in a pretty tough situation after the long rain delay, and it's tough on anybody in this ball game period where you have to go through a couple of really long delays.
Back to the top of the order to Brendan Donovan. And he takes a called strike right on the outside corner with a cutter.
You mentioned Davis Daniel, how well he did overall. I thought he did a fantastic job when he came back from the delay. Retired 6 in a row to finish his outing.
That was nice work. Pick off to first base and back into the dive, Victor Scott. Scott has 1 steal in this game. We'll definitely keep a very close eye on him. He is 23 of 25 in stolen bases coming into the game. So his next steal will be his 25th. There's a ball outside. 1-1 on Donovan. He's hitting .295. That's 3rd best in the National League. Donovan 0 for 2 in the game. And the 1-1 pitch. Missed outside with a changeup. Braves 3, Cardinals 1, bottom of the 5th inning. Braves have won 16 of their last 22 games at Busch Stadium dating back to the start of the 2018 season. And that does include the 2019 NLDS that went the Cardinals' way. That'll be fouled off into the seats down the third base line. And like we mentioned, the Braves are looking for a sweep in this series. It would be their first road sweep all year. And it would be the Braves' 4th sweep of the Cardinals in this ballpark in the last 8 years. 2-2 pitch, popped up, shallow center field. Allen drifting out. Michael Harris sprinting in. Harris comes up on his 6, makes the catch in shallow left center. Just about ran right up on the back of Nick Allen. And 1 out here in the 5th inning.
If you aren't loose, you might as well be loose now if you're Michael Harris. Long way to go from center field. Again, Ben, when you have these type of rain delays, it's hard mentally and physically. You get up for the game to start. You have to go sit back down for an hour and 20 minutes. You cool down again. You have to heat back up. Just so frustrating.
Ivan Herrera with a towering fly ball to right center field. Acuna and Harris coming together. That's Ronald's ball as it falls down into his glove for the out, 2 down. Did you have a protocol for lengthy rain delays, or are you just trying something different every time?
You just got to find out what works for you, what you have that passes the time. And a lot of times now guys can do different things with their phones and play games and maybe do crosswords and stuff like that. But you have to crank it back up pretty quick because you don't know when you're going to have the next start time, and basically you sat through an entire game just a minute ago.
Yeah, good point. Here's Alec Burleson. He'll take a called strike. How long would it take you to flip the switch back on and get going again?
What I did not want to do is hit right out of the gate. I wanted to go out in the field and get loose and get back into the game.
The 1 high and outside. So in other words, what we just saw Ronald do is the last thing you wanted to do.
The last thing, especially when you're facing a guy like Graceffo.
Yeah.
Somebody's got good stuff. I mean, he comes right out of the chute and just sees absolute filth, and that's never easy.
Ball and a strike, 2 down, runner at first, offering on the way, and Burleson loops one into left center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Around second base now, Scott. He'll go to third base. Throw goes that way. He goes in with a head first slide just ahead of the throw. Single by Burleson. Second time he's been on in the game. That puts runners to the corners with 2 down.
Nice looking swing. Change up down and away from Jesse. Just lines it to left field. Victor Scott with his speed gets to third base. Pretty good throw by Profar. End up holding the runner at first as well.
I can tell you this much, after watching Profar field that ball and seeing it bounce in front of him, the conditions in left field have improved drastically over how things have went after that first rain delay. There's a ball outside. After that first rain delay, when we resumed, it was a soggy marsh out there in left field. The grounds crew here has done a terrific job. And this field in very good condition now, considering the lengthy rain delays. 1-0 pitch, fouled back into the screen, 1-1. Did you know that the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves? It's made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in the perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Braves 3, Cardinals 1, bottom of the 5th. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Wilson Contreras, who has flied out to center twice today. 1-1 from Jesse. Low and outside, 2 balls and a strike. "41-year-old Jesse Chavez out there for the 4th time this season with the Braves. 2-1 to the plate. Bouncer out to third and foul. Backhanded and foul ground by Nacho Alvarez. This is Jesse Chavez's 190th career appearance as a Brave. He's pitched for about 10 teams. There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Contreras. Contreras takes the ball inside. 9 teams altogether in his 18-year career for Jesse Chavez.
Where does he have the most success?
In an Atlanta Braves uniform. Seems like he always puts up much better numbers with the Braves than any other team. 3-2 fouled off. He's got a career .317 ERA as a Brave. .398 as an A, .458 as a Ranger, .444 as a Pirate, .551 with the Angels. I could go on and on. He does have a career .181 ERA with the Cubs, but he made just 35 appearances with them. Payoff pitch, runner at first goes, and that's spoiled foul.
That is crazy. I mean, we joke about it, and we love seeing Jesse in a Braves uniform and seeing him succeed, but to be that much different as far as a pitcher in one particular uniform, it's just crazy, and it's kind of an outlier, but it seems like every time he gets that Braves uniform on, he does a pretty good job.
Man, he's done multiple tours of duty as a Brave. 3-2, Burleson on the move, and a pop-up. Right field, could be trouble. Acuna sprinting in, Olsen out, and Acuna can't get there. It bounces in front of him and then rolls behind him. 2 runs will score, and the game is tied. Wilson Contreras with a high pop-up into no man's land down the right field line. Olsen was sprinting back, trying to get there, was out of his reach, and Acuna couldn't get there, and it landed on the grass right in front of him.
Tough part, too, you end up having Burleson in motion because of 3-2 count with 2 outs and just absolutely in no man's land. Ronald gave it his best effort, but had to go too far.
Turns into a 2 RBI bloop double down the right field line. And now Thomas Saggese comes to the plate. Tied at 3, bottom of the 5th. Saggese hits a fly ball to right field. Ronald Acuna in line with this one, makes the catch, and there's the 3rd out. Well, the Cardinals strike back with 2 runs of their own. We've completed 5. We head to the top of the 6th inning, tied at 3 at Busch.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com, or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
3 into the top of the 6th inning here at Busch Stadium. Alongside Nick Green and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. Sean Murphy leads off. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, but it's our Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. And the way he's been swinging the bat, he's the man you want up at the plate in the jackpot inning. And he swings and pops one up over by the Cardinals dugout, and that arcs its way into the seats, 0-1. If the Braves hit a homer here in the 6th inning, our contestant Michael Smith from Augusta, Georgia, won $1,450. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. 0-1 to Murphy, in tight. That caught him somewhere, maybe the knob of the bat or the hand. He's shaking the hand. They're going to give him first base. He was trying to limbo out of the way of that fastball. That was coming in high and tight. And as he bent backwards, that caught him in the right
Always scary.
He was shaking the left hand. Actually, I guess it grazed the left hand. Watching the replay, I thought it got the top hand.
Got a little smile out of Murph at first, though, so feel pretty good about that.
Well, the Braves have a base runner. Here's Drake Baldwin. Baldwin with a fly ball towards foul ground into the seats down the left field line. Drake 3 for 7 in the series. Had a big pinch hit yesterday in the 9th inning. Braves had a 3-run 8th. Dramatically took the lead, then gave up the lead in the bottom of the inning. Only to retake it in the 9th and hold on. Baldwin takes a strike. Slider at 89, right at the top of the zone from the right-hander Graceffo. Three game, top of the 6th. Graceffo to the plate. 0-2 a check swing. They appeal, and John Tumpain down at third says that he did not go.
That curveball's filthy. Big 12-6 breaker, and Drake does a nice job of holding up. Just barely.
Righty-lefty matchup. 1-2 pitch. Baldwin swings and misses over the top of that curve again. Yeah, Graceffo's got some filthy stuff. I mean, the fastball's 98, slider's coming in there at 90, and then there's that curveball.
Yeah, it's hard to cover top and bottom, and he's got plenty enough velocity. The curveball's got such late break on it. It's 85, pretty hard curveball, and he's got that good slider as well to go with it.
1 out for Ozzie Albies. Lights on here at the ballpark. Still some light left in the St. Louis skyline. Albies takes a low strike right at the bottom of the zone with a changeup. And oh, by the way, he's got that pitch too.
Yeah, it doesn't throw it much, but he's going to go ahead and throw it to Ozzie first pitch and paint the bottom of the zone.
Ozzie just standing there shaking his head. Ozzie 1 for 9 in this series. Takes the ball outside. His one was a single yesterday, and earlier in this road trip when we were in Sacramento, he got a hold of one. It was his first homer in a long time. Finally got one out, and it was his 7th homer of the season. Ball and a strike. Graceffo deals. Pulled foul right behind the heels of Tom Goodwin, Braves first base coach.
That home run from Ozzie back in Sacramento was his first home run in the last 37 games. Only the 2nd home run in the last 60 for Ozzie.
Sure could go for an Ozzie Albies power surge in the second half of the season. Sure he could too. Here's a 1-2 pitch on the way to Albies. That'll miss high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three-game series here in St. Louis, and we sure have gotten familiar with the Cardinals bullpen, and Cardinals have gotten very familiar with the Braves bullpen. Here's the 2-2. Albies swings and misses at a fastball and strikes out. 96, riding up in the zone. And back-to-back strikeouts for Graceffo.
Again, it's just so hard to cover the top of the zone at 96, 97 miles an hour when you have to worry about that hard breaking curveball down at the bottom.
2 down, and it's down the hands of Nacho Alvarez. Game tied at 3 in the 6th inning. Alvarez receives a strike. Nacho's been swinging a good bat. Went 2 for 4 yesterday in his 2025 debut. And in this game, a strikeout, but also a well-hit ball to first base where he was robbed on a fine defensive play by Wilson Contreras. 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses at a slider. Just missed it. 0-2. Alvarez playing third base as Austin Riley has been sent to the IL with abdominal soreness. 0-2 pitch and a bouncer to the right side. To his left, Donovan in shallow right gloves fires to first base for the out. And that'll end the top of the 6th inning. So Graceffo hit a batter and goes back to
rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it. We've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Hey, folks, we in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down.
Is back to work, and his first pitch is a called strike. Every other game on the docket today is a final. And 28 other teams have already started their all-star break. 0-1 pitch on the way to win. There's a strike. Mets were defeated by the Royals today. 3-2 the final score at Kauffman Stadium. Mets go into the break with a record of 55-42. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Wynn hangs alive, fouling one back. Padres defeated the Phillies, I should say, defeated the Padres 2-1. So the Phillies win that finale there in San Diego. Phillies go into the break 55-41. 0-2 pitch, fouled back into the screen again. Nationals were defeated by the Brewers 8-1. That's been a hot Brewer team. Nationals into the break, 20 games under 500 at 38 up and 58 down. The Marlins won big today. 0-2 pitch and a fly ball towards shallow center field. Allen racing out and Harris coming in. Neither can get there. Just a soft splash in a shallow center. Mason Wynn with his first hit in this series. Bloop single into center field. That's similar to the double that we saw by Contreras down the right field line last inning.
Yeah, nothing you do. Michael's playing pretty deep on Wynn, but this ball, again, in no man's land. Jesse made a pretty good pitch and got weak contact, but result was in Wynn's favor.
So Wynn at first for Jose Fermin. Game tied at 3 in the bottom of the 6th. Chavez back to work and a high fly ball to deep left off the bat of Fermin. That flies way on back and way on out of here. A 2-run home run by Fermin, his first homer. Now the Cardinals have the lead as it's now 5-3 St. Louis in the 6th inning.
Not a terrible pitch. Jesse throws sinker inside and gives some credit to Fermin. Kept the hands in tight to the body and was able to get just enough of this to get over the left field wall.
Oh, Fermin, his very first big league home run. This is his 3rd season of the big leagues. That was his 157th plate appearance and his first homer. And it gives the Cardinals the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pedro Paez is the batter. Paez fouls one off. So the Cardinals with a 2-run 5th inning and now 2 more here in the 6th. 0-1 pitch. Just missed the outside corner with a cutter. Finishing that scoreboard, Marlins hammered the Orioles 11-1. And those scores delivered to you by Saya LTL Freight. That'll be fouled off. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves.
How about the Red Sox going into the break on a 10-game winning streak?
Pitch and miss down and in.
Made that big trade of Devers, and they have absolutely taken off.
No, and the Blue Jays lost today, Nick, so the Red Sox go into the break 3 games out of first place. There's a called 3rd strike with a cutter on the inside corner. The Yankees lost to the Cubs 4-1. So the standings in the AL East, Blue Jays leading the race. Yankees 2 back, Red Sox 3 back. That's turning into a great race.
A lot of people picked the Red Sox to win it.
First pitch swing and a miss by Scott. 5-3 Cardinals, bottom of the 6th inning. Base is empty, 1 down and an 0-1 count on Victor Scott, who bats 9th. And he'll take a ball low. Scott can be a real headache on the base paths. He's been on twice in this game, a single, an RBI, a stolen base, also a walk, and a run scored. 1-1 misses low, 2 balls and a strike. Scott, left-handed hitter, going to line one directly to Matt Olson, makes a chest-high catch. 2 down in the inning. Before Brendan Donovan checks in, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Brendan Donovan takes a called strike on the outside corner. Chavez deals, and a looper out towards left field, sprinting in Profar, and he dives and can't get there. Up with it, the shortstop Allen fires it into second base, and that limits Donovan to a single. But that's 3 bloop hits here in the last about 15 minutes for the Cardinals. 1 to right, 1 to center, that one to left.
Yeah, and 2 of the 3 have hurt. 1 by Contreras, 2-run double. Leading off this inning, Mason Wynn had 1, ends up scoring on the home run. Tough luck for Jesse.
Inning continues for Iran Herrera. And Herrera with a ground ball out to third, charging right on top of the bag. Nacho scoops, transfers, and fires. In time for the out. Slick play over there at the hot corner. And that ends the bottom of the 6th inning, but a 2-run homer by Jose Fermin gives the Cardinals a 5-3 lead.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
A scorcher of a day is the perfect time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and head to the hills for some hiking, mountain biking, and panoramic views you'll be liking. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshments.
Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Cardinals leading the Braves 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Harris, Allen, and Profar for the Braves, 8-9-1 in the inning. Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. And still the right-hander Graceffo on the mound for the Cardinals. He has been a stingy righty. Kicks and fires, and Harris sends one foul. Earlier in this game, Harris made a great defensive play out in center field on a really tricky play. He was sprinting back to the wall, went left and right, and then made a basket catch out there. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Harris. And a ball outside. And also 2 big base hits by Matt Olson in this game. An RBI single in the 3rd and a 2 RBI single in the 5th. Those have been the 2 biggest plays for the Braves today. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Harris fouls one back. And I'll tell you what, we'll take those plays and make them all the Truist play of the game. Brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. And also a tip of the cap to the Cardinals grounds crew for the great job they've done today in challenging circumstances. 1-2 bounced up there, about a 50-footer, and a 2-2 count on Harris.
Yeah, those grounds crew workers have gotten their money's worth today. Been worked pretty hard. Done a nice job.
Two pitch. Harris takes the ball low. They've not only overcome the weather today, but some of them have even had to play hurt today. It's treacherous down there for that grounds crew.
Yeah, the head guy that we mentioned had fallen down earlier, came back with a knee brace.
There's a 3-2 pitch. Harrison's one foul. I mean, that first time they got the tarp on, it was really tough circumstances. The rain, once it started, was absolutely pouring. So by the time they got that tarp out there, it was already a lot heavier than it normally is. And they were trying to scramble, get that thing on the field, on the infield, covered up. 3-2 to Harrison, foul. And the head grounds crew keeper went down to the grass in pain right outside the first baseline. Was holding his ankle and looked like his knee as well. And he had to be helped off the field.
Like literally had to be helped up and helped off the field. But he came back. And continued to work with the knee brace.
3-2 pitch. And Harris clocks one out towards right center field. That's seeking the gap. A diving attempt by Scott, and he can't get there. Rolls by him, and Harris is in at second base. Victor Scott is a very talented center fielder, and he just about robbed Michael Harris of what would have been a highlight reel catch. And he gave it all that he had. It was just out of his reach. He got leather on it, diving to his left.
Really good job of Michael going down and getting this. It was probably a ball down and away. Gets enough on it to get it into center field. Nice hustle double. Good way to start the inning off.
Braves trailing 5-3. Here's Nick Allen. See if he squares to bunt. Hasn't displayed that yet, and he won't. He'll swing and send one foul into the seats down the right field line. Finishing that thought on the injuries to the grounds crew a little bit later, another grounds crew member was on top of the tarp coming towards the plate and tripped over the bag.
He ran right down the line. He was right in the baseline.
And he rolled his ankle on the bag.
He rolled his ankle on the bag.
I mean, they're going down like flies out there. 0-1 misses low. But they got the job done. They overcame some tough circumstances and 2 injuries.
I'll give this some credit, too. Like, when you're in that situation, you're just trying to get the job done, period. You aren't paying attention to what's in front of you and kind of what's around you. You're just trying to get the job done, and they eventually got it done.
Yeah, they did. 1-1 to Allen. Nothing wrong with that. Got a fastball over 96 to make it a 1-2 count. Cardinals 5, Braves 3, top of the 7th. Alongside Nick Green, Ben Ingram here with you from Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. 1-2, and Allen takes a curveball low and outside.
Ben, it's kind of hard to describe that curveball, and I know I've been trying to say how good it is and describe that, but it almost feels like it has an extra gear once it starts to break. It gets halfway there, 3/4 way there, and just a sharp downward break.
2-2. Allen watches a fastball miss outside, 3-2. Nick had a single back in the 3rd inning, scored a run. And a base hit here could lead to a run. Braves have good wheels at second base, and Michael Harris, no one out. Graceffo's 3-2. Fouled back, hanging alive. Boy, ragged skies over the top of St. Louis tonight. Small patch of blue out beyond right field, but on the tail end of that big storm that rolled through here, and dark gray and light gray clouds just kind of breaking up over the sky. 3-2 pitch. Allen grounds one to the right side. That'll move along Harris at third base. Donovan has it. Throws to Contreras at first for the 4-3 putout. Not a bad job by Nick Allen. Back to the top of the order with one out and a runner at third. Riley O'Brien is up and tossing in the Cardinals bullpen. He's a right-hander who has already worked once in this series. In fact, we saw him in Game 1. And he pitched 2 shutout innings with 4 strikeouts.
I think he was warming up before one of the rain delays. I can't remember. It's been so long, but he definitely has been up in this game earlier.
Time called momentarily. Profar digs back in, but a good night for Profar. 2 for 3, couple of singles. Also a run scored. Profar swings and misses at a first pitch slider, sent him down to a knee. Braves gave up 2 in the 5th, 2 more in the 6th, and trying to answer here in the 7th. Trailing by a couple of runs. 0-1 is low. Count even 1-1 now on Profar. Profar's gotten his legs under him here in the last week. Just got him back from his PED suspension. Missed 80 games, but has been swinging a hot bat since coming back. 1-1. Good swing there, but fouled back a fastball. And it's not just the way that he's been swinging the bat, Nick. The power has been there as well. Already 3 home runs.
Yeah, that's good to see, too. And I just like the quality of that bat. It's been really good getting to 2 strikes, battling, putting the ball in play yesterday. He's done a nice job so far.
1-2 pitch and sent foul into the seats down the left field line.
And it feels like he knows when he could take that chance to get a little bit extra, take a chance on a pitch that he might be able to take out of the park. And the other pitches, he's able to battle and keep himself in a count.
Infield is back. Put the ball in play, should lead to a run. Righty-lefty matchup, and time called.
The second step off?
Well, the first was a time called by the umpire.
Okay.
Third base umpire John Tumpain had requested time. I feel like Brendan Donovan was adjusting his shoelaces.
I think there are 2 because Michael's way down the line.
Okay, 1-2 pitch. Yeah, that misses high. Third baseman Sajaci well off the line. And Graceffo a right-hander, so he's seeing Harris the entire way, trying to get in his head. Ready with his 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on a chopper off the plate, darting to the plate now Harris. That'll be backhanded at first base by Contreras. Tosses the bag and safe at first base, Profar. Cardinals want to take a peek at this, but the call on the field stands and a run scores for the Braves, and it's a 5-4 game here in the 7th.
Exactly what we just talked about, putting the ball in play with 2 strikes, getting the job done in the big situation.
This will be reviewed.
Either way, the run scores.
Jeremy Rehak, the first base umpire, had a great view at it. And Graceffo beat Profar to the bag.
St. Louis is challenging the safe call first base.
And that's the voice of Chris Conroy, the crew chief and second base umpire. But the first base umpire, Jeremy Rehak, had an eye right on the bag. And Graceffo got there ahead of Profar, but what Rehak saw was that he missed the bag.
And he had a great look, too. He said he missed it, and he definitely beat him as far as timing, but...
Well, it wasn't like Rehak was standing to the side and had some kind of an angle. He was just back to the bag, right on the line, and he would have seen if there was a space between the right foot of Graceffo and the wall of the bag. And I don't know that you're going to have an angle to overturn this. Clearly, the right foot got to the bag before Profar arrived.
Well, the other thing, too, if you ever watch these type of plays, the guy that either misses the base or touches the base, when he misses it, he tries to go back and kick it again. And Graceffo, once he put his foot down, he almost, when he came back up, it was like he was trying to get his toe to hit the side of the base. So that tells me that he knew he probably didn't hit it, or at least he questioned it.
There we go.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is safe. St. Louis will lose its challenge.
So call stands, and unless you had a camera directly down the line to show space between the foot or the bag, or no space, that's the only way you're going to get any kind of an overturn on that. Because Jeremy Rehak was right back of the bag, looking right down the line at it. So the Braves have a runner at first, 1 down. It's a 1-run game, and here comes Oliver Marmol And the Cardinals make the Pennington Grass Seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Riley O'Brien, 17th game of the year, 2.18 ERA. 3-pitch mix, sinker, sits at 98 miles an hour. We saw him the other day. It is pretty filthy. Slider, curveball, and changeup as well. He pitched on Friday, 2 shutout innings, 2 hits, and punched out 4.
By the way, in the break, we got a really good camera angle from the third base line directly up the first base line. We got a great view to see that indeed Graceffo's foot missed the bag. And a good call by Jeremy Rehak. Here's Matt Olson, who swings at the first pitch and pops one up just back of third. Drifting back to JC in the shallow left, makes the catch. And 2 away here in the 7th inning. Cardinals with a 5-4 lead, 2 down, runner at first in the top of the 7th. And coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits founded to honor the lives of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. Bat in the hands of Ronald Acuna. He finds a gap that could tie the game. First pitch on the way to Ronald. A little bit low and outside from O'Brien with a slider. Acuna 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Righty-righty matchup. Big, tall right-hander Riley O'Brien kicks and fires. 1-0 low and outside. O'Brien 6'4", 180 out of Caldwell, Idaho. 2-0 pitch and grounded foul in between the bag at third and Freddie Gonzalez, Braves third base coach. I tell you, if you're standing up there at the plate and you're batting versus O'Brien, Nick, he's so closed off. He stands there on the rubber, and you can read his entire name and number on the back of his uniform. That lead shoulder is as turned close as it could possibly be. 2-1 pitch inside. And then when he opens up, he slightly does. It's like the ball just comes over his left shoulder.
Yeah, you've got to really slow it down, too, and try to find that release point, because once he flies open, it's kind of quick, and then he's got that really good sinker that runs in on those righties.
Pick off to first base, and Profar dives back in with his right hand. For Cardinals, top of the 7th. Profar, good lead at first base, not going. Pitch on the way, fouled back, 3-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. Slider out over the plate. Ronald wants that one back.
Acuna, 4 hits in the series, but none today. Profar runs, 3-2 pitch, a reach and a miss. It would have been ball 4. Curveball low and outside, and Acuna strikes out. And that ends the top of the 7th inning. But the Braves pick up 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Cardinals.
Swing into action this baseball season.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hefty Slider Bags presents the Hefty Cha-Cha Slide. Hefty slide now, y'all. Get funky with it. Let's go. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Shake the bag one time. Shake the bag two times. Crisscross. So strong. Cha-cha hefty stroll.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Hefty Slider Bag. Seal it with a slide. One more time now, y'all. Come on.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
Tampa/Battery Atlanta.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Into the bottom of the seventh. 5-4 Cardinals. First pitch line drive whistled in the right field by Alec Burleson. Matt Olson went diving to his right and it was just out of his reach, and Burleson is aboard for the third time of the game. Still Jesse Chavez on the mound, and that will be the last bullet fired by Jesse. Here comes Brian Snitker. They had Jesse out there to face Burleson. Wander Suero's been tossing in the bullpen for the Braves. By the way, with the 22nd overall pick in the 2025 draft tonight, the Braves drafted Tate Southasine, a high school shortstop from Basic High School in Nevada, 5'11", 180. And, of course, we'll be learning a lot more about Tate Southasine.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Fan. Wander Suero making his Braves debut, 191 career big league games, a 4.75 ERA. So the big league's nothing new to him. Did a great job at AAA in Gwinnett, 49 strikeouts and 39 innings pitched, 3-pitch mix, 89.94 on the cutter, a changeup, and a curveball.
And some really good years for Suero with the Nationals. And he was part of their 2019 World Series team. Wander Suero, 6'4", 216 is what they list him as. Bearded right-hander from the Dominicans. First pitch swung on and missed by Wilson Contreras. 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Redbirds. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Braves. We're in the bottom of the 7th in a game that has seen 2 lengthy rain delays. 0-1 pitch. Out off into the seats of the second deck along the first base line. This will wrap up the first half of the season for the Braves, and the All-Star break starts tomorrow. Home Run Derby at Truist Park tomorrow. And Matt Olson will be participating in the Derby. 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. Beautiful fastball painted the inside corner. Contreras goes down looking. One down here in the seventh. And then the game coming up on Tuesday. Ronald Acuna will be a starter for the National League All-Stars. Matt Olson a reserve. Chris Sale, of course, an All-Star, but on the IL. And Brian Snitker will be on Dave Roberts' coaching staff. Look forward to watching them represent the Braves in Atlanta for the All-Star game. Showing bunts to JC. Rolls one foul on the third base line. And an 0-1 count. Sure would be nice to roll into the All-Star break right off a comeback victory to win this game and sweep the series here in St. Louis.
Yeah, that'd be a great way to finish out the first half. It's been a tough one for the Braves. They've won 3 out of 4 so far going into this one. So 4 out of 5 going into the break would feel pretty good.
That'd be the best run in some time for this team. 0-1 on Sajaci. Suero deals. Ball outside. Missed with a heater. Alongside Nick Green, Ben Ingram here with you. And keeping it all together for us, our producer, engineer, Jonathan Chadwick. 1-1 to Sajaci. Very late on that fastball. 1-2 on him. After Sajaci, it will be Wynn. Suero just struck out Contreras. Now looking to get Sajaci. Runner goes. Pitch on the way. Ball high and outside. No throw down. Stolen base by Burleson. That is his 4th in 4 attempts this season.
It's been a frustrating thing for the Braves in this game. Just no shot to throw anybody out. Was that the 5th stolen base of the day?
That's at least 4. That's swung on a miss by Sajaci. Fastball low and away. Got him. And 2 down. That's 5. Herrera's got 2. Burleson has 1. Also 1 for Victor Scott and 1 for Mason Wynn. Two down for Mason Wynn. Just 24 years old. Out of Atlanta area. Pitch misses high to Wynn. Victor grew up a Braves fan, although his father was a big Pirates fan. But growing up in Atlanta, I could not be a Braves fan. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And the strike on the outside corner.
Suero's on the attack. I like it.
One pitch. Missed a tick high with a fastball. 5-4 Cardinals, bottom of the 7th. Runner at second, 2 down. Suero bends of the waist, looking in at his target, Drake Baldwin. Comes set as he's right there on the third base side of the rubber. And he hits his mark with a fastball in the outside corner. There's some good locations here in this outing.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's registering 14 fastball. It looks like that cutter just might not be cutting like he wants it to cut, but it's still been effective.
2-2 pitch, and down he goes. He catches the breeze going after a fastball. Excellent job by Wander Suero as he strikes out Contreras, Sajaci, and Wynn. We've completed 7 on.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination.
Just fumbled his microphone. Ben Ingram here with you. Sean Murphy digging in.
Jake Cheddar better fly down here.
He's had a long day, man. There's a called strike on Murphy.
Hey, first time in 6 games.
I thought if you bumped his table one more time in Sacramento, he was coming off the top rope for you.
He was literally right behind me.
0-1 pitch, low and outside, 1-1. Now you're fumbling your microphone over there. He might not let you fly back with us.
I'll walk back. It'll be fine.
1-1 on Murphy. Yeah, the big homer in yesterday's game. Hit a 3-run homer in the 8th inning, and he hits a towering fly ball to left field here to the warning track. Fermin now coming back in, and he'll make the catch out in deep left. 1 down here in the 8th. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? Like a double play for your mouth, that's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Well, the 8th inning yesterday was the charmed inning for the Braves, scoring 3 times, overcoming a 2-run deficit. Went on to win yesterday's game 7-6. Trailing by a run here tonight. Here's Drake Baldwin, and Drake bounces 1 foul. We have seen some really tight games in this series. Braves took game 1 6-5. And then they won yesterday 7-6. And now another 1-run game on our hands as we're late in this one. 0-1, chopper off the plate. Going to be a challenging play. The shortstop Wynn goes to his left, gloves and fires, and gets Baldwin. Well, he was on the right side of the infield when he gloved it. Long way from his jurisdiction, but all his momentum was going that way and able to make the play.
Yeah, pretty easy play for him. Once he gets over there, he's got the momentum going towards first base. Would have been a tough play at second for Donovan, but Wynn makes it pretty easily.
2 up and 2 down. Here's Ozzie Albies. Ozzie batting from the left side. He's going to drive into the right field for a hit. Liner just over the second baseman, Donovan. And a 2-out single by Ozzie Albies puts him on base for the first time of the game. So now the tying run is on. That brings Nacho Alvarez to the plate. And look, the Cardinals got a home run from an unlikely candidate in the 6th inning when Jose Fermin hit his first major league homer. Nacho Alvarez would love to do the same right here. Nacho just came up from AAA. First pitch to him misses high. And again, it was the abdominal tightness that sidelined Austin Riley and brought about the call-up of Nacho Alvarez. 1-0 pitch. Alvarez takes a called strike. You hate losing Riley anytime, regardless of the opponent, but especially, Nick, when that opponent is the Cardinals, because we were bragging about his numbers versus the Cardinals in his career. He's killed them.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, and big bat in the middle of that order.
Pick off first, Ozzie back in with a dive.
And he had been swinging the bat well, too. We had a base hit RBI in the first inning on Friday, so got off to a pretty good start and just missed a pitch in the 2nd inning. We'll see if he can come back quick.
Hope so. Ball and a strike on Alvarez. Ozzie inching away from first. Pitch on the way sent foul into the seats of the second deck.
Ben, whatever happens is at bat, I want him to get a hit, and hopefully he does here. But the at-bat Ozzie had was important to get towards the bottom of the order. Remember, Ozuna's on the bench today, too. So even if something happens here,
1-2 low and outside.
And the Braves can't add another runner on base in this inning, you'd still have 8, 9, which would probably be Ozuna, and 1 to start the 9th.
They'd have a puncher shot at it with some big bats due up in the ninth inning. See if they can make something happen here, but they're down to their final strike in the eighth inning. 2-2 to Nacho. Outside, 3-2. Take a walk.
Yep. Ozzie will be in motion. A gapper would be nice, too.
Nacho Alvarez, deep inhale and exhale. Right-handed batter steadies his bat, waiting on the right-hander O'Brien. Ozzie runs, pitch on the way, fouled off. That was a sinker at 99. That was humming in there, and he got just a stitch of it. Nacho Alvarez, 22 years old. He is out of Riverside, California. Waiting on O'Brien. Ozzie on the move, pitch on the way, ball 4 high. 2-out walk following the single, and the Braves in business. Runners at first and second, 2 down for Michael Harris, who's put forth a 2-hit game in this one. By the way, that was Nacho's first ever walk in the big leagues.
Pretty good one, 2 down, 1-2, 7-pitch walk. That's a pretty good at bats these first 2 days.
So Michael Harris, the batter, coming into this series, the numbers were dreadful for Michael here for the last month and a half. But he's done some little things well here in this series, played good defense. And in this game, he's had a nice trip to the plate a couple of times. Had a single and a run scored to the 5th, a double and a run scored to the 6th, and now a base hit could tie the game. Ozzie down at second, Nacho at first, pitch all the way to Harris, and a first pitch strike. He thought that was low. I don't blame him. Marcelo Zuna is on deck, and he would come to the plate if Harris finds a way to reach. Righty-lefty matchup, O'Brien versus Harris. 0-1 pitch, and he swings and sends one foul up into the second deck along the third baseline. Braves have had a knack for collecting the clutch hits in this series, looking for another one right here. They're 2 for 5 with runners in scoring position. 0-2 missed inside with a curve at a 1-2 count. This all started with a 2-out single by Ozzie Albies and then a walk to Nacho Alvarez. Michael Harris looking at a 1-2 count. O'Brien spins it up there. Harris takes a ball high. Good take there on that high sinker. That was just above the strike zone. Gets the count level to 2-2.
I'm curious if he'll try to change eye levels and drop that curveball down. That's what he struck him out on Friday.
2-2 pitch. Low and away, ball 3. And now the runners get to take off. And if he finds a gap, you're talking about at least a tie game. Alvarez at first, Albies at second. All eyes in the ballpark on Michael Harris. And the 3-2 fought off foul. Threw him a 98-mile-an-hour sinker. Can't come off that pitch, that's for sure. Harris staring down O'Brien. Runners go, 3-2. Strike 3 on a bad call by Brennan Miller. That was low, and he rings him up. Should have been ball 4. And instead, it ends the top of the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left aboard. We go to the bottom.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balanced.
Works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
This is Matt Chernoff, and we want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan.
First pitch in the bottom of the 8th inning misses high to Jose Fermin. Cardinals 5, Braves 4 here at Busch Stadium. Final game of the series. Still Suero on the mound. 1-0 pitch. Backed him off the plate with a fastball. 2-0. Fermin is the difference in the game right now. Hit a 2-run home run in the 6th inning. That's the last time the Cardinals scored. But it was a big one, giving them the lead. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and he clocks another one high in the air to deep left. Profar circling off his route in left field under it, and makes the catch for the first out. So the first out is a fly out, and that means no winner. And the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. 8th inning is always our strikeout the side inning. And if Wander Suero had struck out the side, our contestant Colby Cook would have been the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. First pitch to Paez in there for a strike. Yanmar built together, back longer. So Colby Cook, we appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you playing. 0-1 on Pedro Paez. And he'll swing and miss over the top of a good changeup.
Yeah, a couple good changeups to start this at bat off. Some really good depth to it. 82 on the first one, 85 on the second pitch.
Time called as Paez backs out of there and adjusts his right shoelace. Pedro Paez out of Florida Atlantic University. Grew up in the Miami area. 2-pitch low and outside. They list him at 5'11", 250. He's 0 for 3 in the game, and he hits a fly ball towards right field. Acuna to his left, looking up into the St. Louis sky. Able to make a catch down the right field line. Lazy pop up that way, and 2 down. Well, warming up in the bullpen right now is Ryan Helsley. And, Nick, we saw him for the 9th yesterday, and the Braves scratched across a run, and he took the loss in the game.
Yeah, they fought hard in that game, too. And you know what happened? The leadoff inning? A base hit. First runner on.
And that's the run that scored. There's a called strike. And for the Braves in the 9th, it'll be 9-1-2 coming up.
Yeah, we've seen how it's worked out for the Cardinals with getting the leadoff runner on base. Today, it's been a problem for the Braves.
0-1 to Scott outside, 1-1.
Yeah, we need to make that a problem for Helsley in the 9th.
Good call. Yeah, Braves pitchers with 4 walks today. 3 of them to lead off innings, and 2 of them scored. 1-1, missed low. What have you thought about Suero?
I like it. I like obviously, you know, he's been here before and done this before, but I like the stuff.
2-1 pitch, and there's a bottle rocket on the infield. Matt Olson looking skyward, right behind first base, walking into foul ground, makes the catch, And the Cardinals go down quietly in the 8th. Final opportunity coming up for the Braves. They need one run to keep.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to...
While you work to separate the rumors from reality before the MLB trading deadline, lock in Cellini and Domino weekdays between 10 and 2 at 680thefan.com or use the Fan app.
Braves trail 5-4 in the top of the 9th. Ryan Helsley on for the Cardinals for his 33rd game of the year. 3-1 with a 3.38 ERA, 18 saves and 23 opportunities, 3-pitch mix. Mostly fastball slider, but also does have a cutter and curveball as well. We saw him yesterday, took the loss, an inning, 2 hits, and 1 earned run.
Former Cardinal Marcell Ozuna leading it off for the Braves. Ozuna called upon to pinch hit. Long ball ties it up. Pitch on the way to Ozuna, and he swings and bounces one foul to the third baseline. Yesterday, Ozuna hit a home run in that 7-6 victory for the Braves. He had a 2-hit day yesterday. Now they're going to come out and check on the catcher, Pedro Paez. Ooh, the follow-through of Ozuna's swing caught Paez in the mask.
I don't know why catchers, they know he's got that long backswing. They don't back up a little bit with him. We've seen this so many times over the years where that backswing hits the front of the mask of the catcher and shakes him up pretty hard.
They're running tests on him right now.
He's all up close to Marcell, too.
Right on the front of the mask, right on the bars. And he just about toppled over, but was caught by home plate umpire Brennan Miller. They run through a quick concussion protocol. And they give him the thumbs up. Ozuna gives him a pat on the back. 5-4 Cardinals, top of the 9th inning. It's Ozuna, Provar, and Olsen here in the 9th inning for the Braves, trailing by 1 run. Trying to keep their hopes alive here in the final game of this series. A one from Helsley, swing and a miss at a 101-mile-an-hour fastball. Braves have been seeing some heat on this road trip, haven't they?
My goodness.
We've seen, 3 different pitchers throwing 101 or harder. 0-2 to Ozuna. Bounced up there into the backstop. Ozuna catches the carom off the backstop and throws it to the Braves dugout. Ozuna is 0-4 in his career versus Helsley. 2 strikeouts. Also a couple of walks. That'll be fine too, but a 1-2 count on Ozuna. Right-hander Helsley kicks and brings it. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's where Helsley runs into trouble too. Throw some non-competitive sliders straight in the ground.
2-2 pitch. Lifted deep down the right field line, but arcing foul. And into the seats down the line, bouncing around those empty red seats.
Kudos to all the people that are still here.
Helsley's 2-2 to Ozuna. And he'll fight one off foul. Yeah, these fans who are here, and for those of you listening, you've been with us through 2 lengthy rain delays. One rain delay of an hour, 21 minutes. Then we resumed play for 17 minutes. Then we had a 2-hour, 41-minute rain delay. And then resumed, and we're now in the 9th. There's the 2-2 pitch. Ozuna takes a ball low. Honestly, that was a better pitch than the one that struck out Harris in the 8th inning.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Fastball down here, right below zone. Good call.
Count is full on Ozuna. Braves looking for a base runner. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And the leadoff man is on for the Braves in the form of a leadoff walk to Marcell Ozuna. And for Ozuna, that is his 64th walk of the year. And the Braves will pinch run for him. Stewart, no, that's Luke Williams trotting out of the dugout, and Luke will run for Ozuna. Nice job by Marcell Ozuna.
Yeah, fantastic at bat. Down 1-2, laid off a couple good pitches, fouled a couple good ones off, and was able to get on base to lead this inning off. We talked about it earlier. Leadoff walks are trouble.
Tying run at first. Pitch to the plate. Huge cut to miss by Profar. We were talking about the numbers for Profar yesterday versus Helsley. He faced him. He grounded out, but he drove in a run with a ground out to the right side. And Profar in his career versus Helsley, 2 for 3. So he's seen him pretty well. 0-1 pitch. High and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tell you what, if you've been following this series, you know not to go anywhere. Because these games in this series have been tight. They've come down to the wire. Multiple lead changes late in games. 1-1 pitch. Profar bounces one foul into the Cardinal dugout. Profar's been on base 3 times in the game. He's 2 for 4.
The outfield's playing no doubles, so they're pretty deep. Anything that makes an outfielder move left to right, Luke might be able to get to third base.
Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch to the plate, in the dirt. Check swing. They appealed, didn't go. John Tumpain had the issue in his hands down at third base. Count even at 2 on Jerks and Profar. Got good speed at first in Luke Williams. And Ryan Helsley on the mound, who had to be rattled after giving up the run yesterday. Took the loss. Braves trying to pick up at least 1 run here. 2-2. Profar lays off a high slider that Helsley really wanted. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, we might have caught a break there. Looked like he hit the top of the zone.
Count runs full on Profar. Helsley straightens. Williams a good lead at first base. 3-2. Fouled back. Threw him a slider on the outside corner.
Man, this is the weirdest alignment on the right side of the infield. You have Contreras holding the runner on. You have Donovan basically shaking hands with Contreras. He's so far over.
Here comes Oliver Marmol. He has been arguing with this umpiring quartet the entire series. Now he's down there just crowing like a rooster. He is in the ear of Brennan Miller. Meanwhile, catcher Pedro Paez walks out there to the mound to visit with Helsley. Whew, he was hot.
Felt like he tried to get thrown out yesterday, arguing that automatic strike call from Contreras today. Try to get thrown out again. They just won't do it. Oh, he did.
And he's been ejected. Well, with that parting shot, I could read his lips, and I can't repeat what he said.
All right.
So he gave the argument a punctuation.
Finally got his wish.
So Marmol ejected, 3-2 pitch, and he hangs alive, sending one foul to the third baseline. Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. I thought he was going to be ejected yesterday. Didn't happen. But he bowled over here in the ninth inning today. Five-four Cardinals, top of the ninth, runner at first, no one out. Big pitch here, 3-2. Profar laces one down the left field line, a base hit. Down to second base and holding Williams. What an at bat by Jurickson Profar. That was the 8th pitch of the battle with Helsley. And he's able to send one in between the third baseman, Sajaci, and the bag at third.
Beautiful piece of hitting. Sajaci way over towards the shortstop side, and a great at bat to get a fastball he can line to left field. In business now.
Well, the man who has been carrying the torch for the Braves today is Matt Olson, and he's climbing in. He's driven in 3 runs today. It has by far been Matt's best game in this series. In fact, Matt was 0 for his first 10. But he had an RBI single in the third. He had a 2 RBI single in the fifth. And now he can tie it with a base hit right here. First pitch he sees, chopped out towards first and foul, right on the other side of the bag. This series has been something else. I mean, down to the wire, some barn burners here in St. Louis. And this one following that same path that the first 2 games in this series went down. And the Braves won each of those first 2 games. And looking to surge back in this one. 0-1 pitch. Olson takes a strike. Good slider on the back edge of the plate. 0-2 on Olson. No one out. After Olson, it'll be Acuna. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. 0-2 pitch is low. Laid off a slider. Olson is 2 for 6 in his career versus Helsley. Both hits were singles. And Olson did face Helsley yesterday and grounded out to second base. Right-hander Helsley comes set right at the chin on the 1-2 pitch. Check swing. They appeal strike 3. Slider got him. 1 down. That brings Ronald Acuna to the plate. You would look at Ronald's line today and say, boy, it's been a tough day for Ronald. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. But that would make me very nervous because eventually he's going to bust out. And when he does, Nick, it's usually trouble for the other team.
Yeah, and you know he wants this situation too. Big moment, first and second, down by 1.
First pitch from Helsley. A little tapper foul over by the Cardinals dugout.
Pah has drilled again, this time on a foul ball.
He's had his bell rung twice here in the ninth. After Acuna, it's Murphy. So the Braves have their biggest bats to the plate for their final opportunity here in the ninth inning. Runners at first and second, trailing by a run. 0-1 pitch, weak ground ball left side, up with it, Sajaci to second for 1, over to first, and that's not in time. Ronald stays out of the double play that goes 5-4 down at second. And the Braves down to their final out. Fielder's choice. Sajaci was able to get it to his left and get the out at second, but they couldn't turn it over. Sean Murphy has been swinging the biggest stick for the Braves in this series. Murphy in this game is 0 for 3. But some huge homers in this series. All the Braves need now is a base hit. Wild pitch would work as well. Tying run at third, 2 down in the ninth. First pitch to Murphy. And he takes a ball low. Murphy with a 3-run homer in the 8th yesterday to give the Braves the lead late. Hit 2 homers in game 1. Hit a big RBI double for the Braves in the day before that versus the Athletics. 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. Fastball 102 at the bottom of the zone. Bat in the hands of Murphy, looking for a base hit to tie the game. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball out to Sajazi. Plays it on the second bounce. Slings it across the diamond. And the Cardinals win. Braves gave them a real fight. And while the Braves already won the series, they wanted that sweep. Doesn't happen. As the Cardinals outlast 2 lengthy rain delays. And they hold on to beat the Braves late. Final score, Cardinals 5, Braves 4. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Again, the final score in the final game of this series right before the All-Star break. Cardinals 5, Braves 4. Back with the totals after this.
Jeff Francoeur here to talk with you about your car insurance. You got to have it, so you might as well work with a company you can feel good about. As a farmer, I know the value in buying local and eating local. Partnering with Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance is an investment in your community and in our access to food grown in Georgia. Because they're local, the service and response time is excellent. Get a quote at gfbinsurance.com.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with
rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs. You name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
And we're back talking all things connectivity with Spectrum customers Kev and Melissa. So tell us, how long have you been with Spectrum and how important is a reliable internet connection?
We've been Spectrum customers since we moved 12 years ago. The first thing we did is sign up for Spectrum Internet.
You get a lease, you get Wi-Fi.
Yes,
immediately.
We need that. We had Spectrum Wi-Fi before our couch got here.
That's true. That's a true story.
I'll sleep on the floor, but I won't go to bed with no internet.
You heard it here. Switch to Spectrum now.
Summer's all about fun in the sun. So before you hit the roads to your favorite destination, get your vehicle checked and prepped right at home with complimentary Ford mobile service. Ford expert technicians can perform a lot of the same services right in your driveway that they do in the dealership, like an oil change with the works package, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and more. So whether you're grilling in the backyard or soaking up some rays, keep enjoying your summer with Ford Mobile Service. That's ownership built around you. Contact your participating dealer or visit fordservice.com for important details and limitations.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel? Or that white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating.
Keep celebrating when you bundle and save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And 53. The winning pitcher is Gordon Graceffo. He's now 3-0 with an ERA of 6. Jesse Chavez takes the loss. He falls to 0-1 with an ERA of 9. And Ryan Helsley earns the save, his 19th, a 3.27 ERA for Helsley. Time of the game, 2 hours, 38 minutes. That doesn't count the 4-hour, 2-minute worth of rain delays that we had. So a grand total with the rain delays and the time of game of 6 hours and 40 minutes. Long day at the office. But got it in. Don't have to come back here later in the year. So 640 altogether. The attendance today here in St. Louis, 26,959. And tomorrow, Tire Discounters is closed. Rather, today, I should say, Tire Discounters is closed. So we're going to take the 3 homers the Braves hit yesterday and use it for your discount tomorrow. So the Braves hit 3 homers Saturday. That means you'll score $125 off a set of select tires tomorrow only, plus a free alignment and a free oil change with your tire purchase. And that's only from Tire Discounters. So drop in there tomorrow. And if you want to learn more, go to tirediscounters.com/Braves. Into the All-Star break we go, and we'll give you our parting shots when we come back and close out here from Busch Stadium. Summer in the South means a few things: baseball, grilling out, and Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms. Vidalia onions are the champagne of onions. It can only be a Vidalia if it's grown in a specific region of South Georgia where the soils are just right for providing that signature sweetness. So look for Schumann Farms Real Sweet brand Vidalia onions at your local grocery store this summer and enjoy the champagne of onions. Flavor guaranteed. Special occasion optional. Schumann Farms, the Georgia family farm growing tradition and the world's sweetest onions.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll
be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins
can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the
extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Look, some choices in life are complicated. Others, thankfully, are much simpler, like choosing Truist One Checking. There are no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and when your life evolves and account balances grow, we'll upgrade your perks automatically. Truist One Checking. One simple choice. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
City of Hope is advancing cancer care at life-saving speed with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is John Michaels reminding you that a pair of tickets is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Cardinals win at 5-4 over the Braves, and our next broadcast will be Friday when the New York Yankees come to town. It'll be the Braves and the Yankees at Truist Park on Friday night. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin Friday evening at 6 o'clock Eastern with a Ford leadoff show. And then Joe and I have the first pitch at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. Neither team has announced their intentions for the mound that night, but I'm sure we'll know it by the time we get there. So in the meantime, folks, enjoy the All-Star break, especially those of you going to the game at Truist Park. Hope you have a great experience. We'll be talking to you Friday night. For our guys back in the studio, Joe Virgin and Lucas Kochevar. Also for Nick Green and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and a good evening from Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Final score, Cardinals 5, Braves 4. Stay tuned for the Hyundai Postgame Show. That cranks up right now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came right before rain delay number 2. Matt Olson with a 2-run single gave the Braves a 3-1 lead before the 2-hour and 40-minute break. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
As a fan, you know all the important sports cliches. And when you save money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive, you can get out there and give it 110%, even though that's mathematically impossible. And remember, failure is not an option. Well, it's always an option, just not a good one. But you're not worried because you've got ice in your veins. You're on fire. How can both of those things be true at the same time? Well, that's between you and your doctor. So get out there and leave it all on the field. Leave what? Who cares? Just leave it and save with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates, other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how. One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris II's custom Ford Bronco. Go to winmoneymikesbronco.com and get a link to enter for a chance to win today. This year, it was all my idea. No purchase necessary. Odds depend on entries received. Open to select legal residents of Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee 18 or older. Rules at winmoneymikesbronco.com. Entries must be received by and sweeps ends 9/2/25. Void where prohibited.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce. Perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey everyone, want to hear an amazing stat I learned from my doctor at Peachtree Orthopedics? He told me 90% of their patients get better without surgery. Once I heard that, my worries totally went away. I got the right diagnosis, followed by the recovery protocol with a little PT, and the next thing I knew, I was better. I can't believe I put it off as long as I did. I promise they have the right program for you too. Simple steps so you can get better. Call now to make an appointment or visit peachtreeorthopedics.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game.
They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate with the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever. You can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network.
Winding the pitch, swung high, belts one again. Deep left field. He's got two tonight. Another home run for Marcel.
All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Braves Radio Network studios here in the Battery Atlanta. Barrett Salih here, wrapping up the first half of the season today. The Braves could not get the sweep over the St. Louis Cardinals, 5-4 losers, but they did win their first series since July 17th through 19th when they topped the Mets. Let's get to the highlights. Bottom of the second, no score. Victor Scott at the plate with two down, and Mason Wynn at second as the Cards look to get on the board.
0-1 pitch and a comebacker off the glove of Daniel. It caroms to second base. Around third base comes Wynn. Nobody can get to the baseball, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. Just trickled off the glove by Daniel, and Wynn was running the entire way. As it caromed off of Daniel, it rolled all the way to the dirt between first and second. By the time anybody got there, the run had scored.
Top of the third, Braves trying to answer back. Nick Allen and Jurickson Profar on base after two-out singles. Matt Olson steps in against Sonny Gray, hunting for the right field wall.
And Olson hammers one to deep right field, going back to the wall. It is off of the wall. Bounding back in play, a run scores. Olson has to hold with a single. And just missed getting out of here, but it's a tie game.
The rain came in the bottom of the third, causing a 1 hour and 20-minute rain delay. After the break, the Braves get Michael Harris on the second and Jurickson Profar on with two down. That sets the stage for Matt Olson to go swinging in the rain after a 10-pitch at bat.
Matt's ready, 3-2. Swung on and wham! A base hit into left center field. That'll drive in Harris and Profar. 2 RBI single. What an at-bat, won by Matt Olson. On the 10th pitch, he clocked the sinker in the left center field, and he does it right as the rain picks up in intensity, and they're going to put the tarp back on the field.
Yes, they did. That was rain delay number 2. Play did resume after a 2 hour and 40-minute break, and the Cards didn't waste any time tying it up. 2 down, runners at the corners. Wilson Contreras at the plate facing Jesse Chavez.
3-2, Burleson on the move, and a pop-up. Right field, could be trouble. Acuna sprinting in, Olson out, and Acuna can't get there. It bounces in front of him and then rolls behind him. 2 runs will score, and the game is tied.
Tie game, bottom of the 6th. Mason Wynn on first after a leadoff single. That sets up a showdown between Jesse Chavez and Jose Fermin.
Chavez back to work and a high fly ball to deep left off the bat of Fermin. That flies way on back and way on out of here. A 2-run home run by Fermin, his first homer. Now the Cardinals have the lead as it's now 5-3 St. Louis in the 6th inning.
Top of the 7th, same score. Michael Harris the second on third after a double and a Nick Allen ground out. Jurickson Profar at the plate against Gordon Graceffo.
Ready with his 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on at a chopper off the plate. Darting to the plate now Harris. That'll be backhanded at first base by Contreras. Tosses the bag and safe at first base Profar. Cardinals want to take a peek at this. But the call on the field stands and a run scores for the Braves. And it's a 5-4 game here in the 7th.
Spin all the way to the top of the 9th. Runners at the corners, 2 down with Sean Murphy at the plate as the Braves' final hope.
1-1 pitch. Ground ball out to Sajaci. Plays it on the second bounce. Slings it across the diamond. And the Cardinals win. Braves gave them a real fight. And while the Braves already won the series, they wanted that sweep. Doesn't happen. As the Cardinals outlast 2 lengthy rain delays. And they hold on to beat the Braves late. Final score, Cardinals 5, Braves 4.
Gordon Graceffo gets the win for the Cards. He's 3-0 on the season. Jossie Chavez gets the loss. He's 0-1. Ryan Helsley, the save, his 19th of the season. Hey, fans, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Braves manager Brian Snitker. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Right now, at the Home Depot, you'll find storage solutions made to fit your needs. Grab an HDX Tough Tilt to protect your tools. Or keep your sports equipment contained with reinforced snap-fit lids. Or stack up and make better use of your space with bins and totes built to last. Whatever you're storing, we've got the gear to keep it organized and protected at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You shouldn't need a degree in finance to choose a checking account. That's why we made Truist One Checking. No trade-offs, no compromise, no hassle. Just the stuff you want from a bank that cares. And that means no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and automatic upgrades. Truist One Checking. One simple choice. Visit Truist.com/one. Truist.com/ONE. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, how do you know you found the one?
You just feel it. It'll be everything you want and more. And it'll be a part of Toyota's lineup.
When you know it's the one, get it at the Big One sales event. Lease a new 2024 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for $279 a month for 36 months. Offer valid through August 4th, 2025. Well qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $42.78 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Braves fans, everyone's first pick for ice cold refreshment is back at McDonald's. The Braves Frozen Fanta, a winning blend of Frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and Frozen Fanta Wild Cherry. It's the MVP of flavor. And right now you can get a medium for only $1.99. That's what I call knocking your cravings out of the park for a grand slam of a deal. Their drinks, then their drinks from McDonald's.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare. If you're like me, you get the day going in a hurry with a lot to get done. But what if a nagging joint pain or sports injury is holding you back? Go to Emory Orthopedics. With multiple clinic locations across Metro Atlanta and one in Flowery Branch, you'll find the expert care you need. Emory is also home to the only dedicated hospital in Georgia focused on spine, hip, and knee surgery. As the official team healthcare provider of the Braves, Emory will treat you like a pro. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Hyundai Postgame Show, presented by your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now more postgame coverage on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back. Braves fall in Game 3 to the St. Louis Cardinals 5-4. They do take the series, though, the first time they've done that since June 17th through 19th against the New York Mets. Here is Braves manager Brian Snitker.
You know what? We had chances. When you look at the pitching you got today from guys who really weren't even on the roster a couple of weeks ago, between